feeling like a fairy goddess right now. I've got green on the top. I've got my tropical tattoo, not tropical, but like bird. That's bird. Opposites for me, bird, and then tiger. So it's a little bit tropical. I feel like I need more flowers. Oh, and I have my flowers in my hair, my little, more earthy toned flowers. I'm feeling very earth toned today. I did my photo shoot yesterday for my book cover. I am so excited. I cannot wait to show you guys what it looked like. We took a lot of photos. It's going to be simple. It's going to be clean. It's going to be very Joyvilla. And I haven't released the title of my book yet because I want it to be a surprise. A surprise. Which it will be. It'll be a surprise for you guys. So I don't see any comments yet. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and then I'm just going to try logging into YouTube to see if I can read your comments. Actually, let's do that right now. Yesterday was such an incredible live. If you missed it, please check it out. It was Truthful Tuesdays, and my God, it was amazing. It was just like, it was so different than some of the other ones. It was very like just honest. I mean, my lives are always honest, but it was just very brutally honest, where I was talking about my fears, and then you guys were also talking about fears. It was called Tuesday Truths. I'm scared. Wait, does that say it's live now? It's the same one? Oh my goodness. See, I need to change that title. Something's going on with YouTube. I don't want to put that in the universe, but let me just edit this video. Because this should say Hump Day. It should say my book. It shouldn't say Tuesday Truths. I don't know what the title says, but it's not giving you the right time. It should say my book photo shoot. And I don't see any comments. I don't see any comments. All right. It says we have viewers. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with YouTube. It does say I'm live though. So I'm changing this to my book photo shoot. Sorry guys, I know. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Joyvilla. I'm a singer-songwriter. I hit #1 on iTunes, Amazon, and the Billboard music charts. In fact, I'm going to order my plaques finally, because you can get a plaque that shows it. For any doubters out there, but also for me, when I have my friends come over, it's really fun to show that. Also, I'm a vegan for 16 years. I bodybuild. I speak around the country. I'm pro-life, pro-God, pro-religious freedom, pro-Trump. And I do these lives every day, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on the tubes, right here on the UB-tubies. Looks like that's saved. And so I've been having just a little bit of trouble, so forgive me. I hate when I watch a video and people are like scrambling to do stuff, but that's kind of what I'm doing right now. But yeah, hopefully I can keep this YouTube free. I can keep this YouTube available. It does say we have 37 views on it, so let me see if I can find the comments. I might have to do a whole new thing, because for me, I can't see you guys' comments. But keep commenting, because eventually when I do see it, I will be able to read them all. I just woke up not too long ago. I'm not going to lie. I was very tired this morning. I've been going to sleep a little bit later, trying to get back on Ryan's schedule because he's so good at waking up early. But you're probably wondering what's in here too. This is a delicious and yummy smoothie. It is a smoothie that Ryan made for me, which is really sweet. He's a sweetheart. And it's green, just like Just like my color right now. Okay, so now it says it's live. It says we have 16 people watching. Let's see if I can read the comments. Crazy thing is I have to actually click on the video, watch my live. It's just delayed and weird to be able to see your comments right now. Oh, see, look, and then let me just put myself on mute. I might have to just do a whole. Here we go. Maurice Delk is here. My God, how crazy is this? You guys have been commenting like crazy. What's up, Aisha? Hi, Kelvin. Oh, love you too. Hi, Frederick. Happy birthday, Kathy. Good morning. Long time no see. McGow, who's the Republican 2020 candidate. Are you kidding me? It's Donald Trump. Pay attention. Teresa Clemens, you are such a strong, beautiful, and talented human. Thank you so much. John Pettigrew, my first time seeing a Joyvilla video cast. I guess YouTube is really hiding the things we really need to see. I've been going live for the last 2-3 months, every weekday at 9 a.m. So welcome, John. It is, YouTube does hide it. Maurice Delk, hey, my friend, how are you? Kelvin says, did you watch the Uncle Tom film yet? Such an amazing movie. I'm honored to be a part of it. Wow, you were part of it, Kelvin? No, I didn't see it yet, but I know Larry Elder was a part. That's he's in that movie. I wish I was in it too. I'd love to talk about that. I need to watch it though. Hi, Joy, love your music. Thank you. Hi, Kathy. Good morning again. Reaper says testing. Well, I'm seeing you now. Ethan, you're so pretty. Love you. Thank you. Graki Gumbo. Hi. John says I'll have to get your live cast more often now that I found you. Yes, John. Every weekday at 9 a.m. Tell them Joytribe, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you become a member of this channel, your name will be highlighted in green for me, and you get a little nice color next to it. I don't have any members in the chat yet. Everyone will see that you're a member, and it's only $4.99 a month, and it helps me be able to do extra stuff. You can cancel at any time, and it helps me be able to keep this channel going. It supports me, especially when times get rough, and I do think that YouTube is suppressing my views and stuff like that because I'm an unabashed conservative. But I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep doing it, being a voice. And I love, you always go live on my afternoon break at work. That's awesome, Ethan. Well, it's 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m.-ish. And then 12 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard. So you must go on your break around 12. Good morning, Reaper. Thanks for being a voice, Joy. You're welcome, Keith. So my book is going to be extraordinary. It's going to tell the story. I'm almost done with it, by the way. I've been talking about this book nonstop because it takes a while to write a book. You can't just snap your fingers and write a book unless you pay someone to write it for you, which I'm not doing. I am doing the dirty business of writing it every day. I'm lucky that I have such an incredible editor. She's really partnering with me on this because sometimes I record voice memos into my phone. But I'm very good at recording voice memos because I'm such a public speaker. So I'll record the voice memos and then she'll type it up and edit it to make it less of a voice memo, more of a written thing. So that really helps. That's a tip if you're trying to write a book right now. Record voice memos because sometimes sharing stories, I talk about in my book, by the way, how I met the president, and what that was like. Going to the White House and what that was like and what the president said about me and, and when he tweeted me and then all the times I've been to the White House. And those are very hard for me to write, to type about, but it's easy for me to tell you in story form. I've talked about my feminist journey. I was a very strong feminist not too long ago, 4 years ago. I was a raging feminist, femaholic. And I had to go through my own journey of finding that feminism is not the way. Being feminine is the way. But those are two radically different things. And so my book, I'm not going to reveal the title yet, but the title is blah, 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 blah. And then the little byline is how I went from liberal feminist to Trumplican. And I think it's going to be great. Yes, my book is going to be on Audible. Oh, yes, for you guys who love to listen to audiobooks. I love audiobooks as well. I prefer reading, but audiobooks are really fun. Also, my boyfriend prefers audiobooks. I will be recording my book using my voice for Audible as an audiobook. It should be great. Yes, Eric, you're the first member in the room. Eric, good morning. We can see you. My girlfriend and I returned to work yesterday. That's why I was late. Oh, well, congratulations. We work later today so I can hang out with you today. Yes. Everybody, welcome Eric Matson to the room. He's one of my Joytribe Inner Circle members. It was my first time meeting Larry in person. Cool guy, amazing cast and crew. Kelvin, that's so awesome you were part. So you got to actually meet Larry in person. He's amazing. How awesome that you were in that movie. Kelvin J, I have to see it. Thanks for sharing it with us. Wow, you must be a Black conservative. That's so cool. Have we met in person? And you got to meet Larry. He is great. Wow. Is it going to be in theaters too? Probably not. You know how it is. We know it's harder to release. So I want to see that. Truckers like me love Audible. Yes. So John, you're a trucker. Perfect. Yes. I've got a few friends who are truckers who, who just are working on the road. I've got a friend named Jay. He's a trucker. So glad I got red pilled from feminism too, Kathy. Truth Seeker says, love your work. Was wondering if you knew that the policies that the Dems are pushing comes from the United Nations and Lucas Trust Company. There's a lot of shady stuff there. I didn't know that, but I know it's bad. Raging feminist. You like that, Aisha Green? That's what helped me with my book. A voice recorder. You wrote a book too, Aisha. Please share it. Let's support her. She's part of the Joytribe. John Pettigrew. Truckers like me love that. Yeah. So yes, voice notes help tremendously. I also got a lot of comments from people like advanced quotes for my book. So I sent a first chapter. You can see Stardust back there. My little kitties. Ooh, my neck is stiff. I'm gonna do some yoga today. Ooh, my neck is stiff. Try to turn. I gave a nice massage to Ryan last night. I am a big pusher of massage as a way to connect with your loved ones deeper, to be a big part, to connect with, your loved ones, basically anyone, lovers, friends, coworkers. You could just give massages. Like, who doesn't want a massage? And so I had him sit under me I was sitting on the couch or watching Robin Hood, Disney's Robin Hood. Do you remember that movie? It's from the 70s. I love that one so much. Cartoon. It's such a good movie. The music. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, laughing back and laughing back. Golly, what a day. Like the music's like, ooh da lally, golly, what a day. Music's so good. I'm talking over myself because I'm so excited. And then it's every town toot, 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 has its ups and downs. Sometimes the ups outnumber the downs. But not in Nottingham. Ooh, it's just so good. It's like 70s folksy country. I'm like, what? Disney went out for that. It's less known than some of their other movies. You got to watch it. It's Disney's Robin Hood. Watch it with your kids. Watch it by yourself. It is so good. It's so funny. It's a 1970s cartoon, and it's great. He's a fox. Robin Hood is a fox. They're all animals. So cute. I had a big crush on Robin Hood. Did anybody else have a crush on cartoons? Am I the only weirdo that's crushed on cartoons? Good morning, Steve. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you again. Anyways, so as we were watching the movie, I rented it from YouTube, actually. I put him down under the couch, not under, but like he sat his butt on the ground and I'm sitting on the couch, right? So his head is like right there. And I just massaged his shoulders. I just massaged him and massaged his neck and he could just lean back while we were watching. And, and his head all up and down, I'll give him the chills, and his beard. Did you know there's a pressure point right there in the jaw? So that's really good to release. Try it right now. Oh, it feels so good. Press on it and rub. And then there's also right back here. Actually, the pressure point's right back here. Sorry, this is the pressure point. But that's also good for the jaw. Your mandibles. The pressure point's right here. You can feel it because it's like a little tender. Pressure points are a little tender. There's pressure points there. It's pressure point in the neck. Where is it? In the neck somewhere. It's like where you would feel where you would check your pulse. There's a pressure point here. There's actually, yep, right there. If you pinch it, it hurts really bad. That's actually a way to get away. That was my first boyfriend taught me that when I was 18. Like, you can get away from someone if someone's trying to grab you. You just pinch really hard right here, and it'll hurt so bad that they'll stop. So there's a pressure point there. There's also a pressure point here, pressure point in the wrist, and there's a pressure point in the thighs. That's another place you could pinch to get away from someone. Or you could just press on it to help someone. But pressure points are really useful. Look them up. But yeah, what did you say? You missed the old, I know, it was such a feel-good movie. It was such a cozy feel-good movie. I was just like, why don't I watch more of these? Like, Disney movies are amazing. They're just like a cup of tea and a good Disney movie, feel good. I know that did not push an agenda, did not try to be woke, did not try to be something for everyone. Like, don't try to be something for everyone. Just be a family-friendly movie. But I'm also, who else does really good stuff? Excuse me. Goodness. Ever since I vacuumed, I'm sneezing. Bless me. Yes, I did. I will be publishing this month. We'll send you a copy. Oh my goodness, Aisha. Yes. What is your book about? I'm so pro author. Be an author, right? Everyone can write a book. Everyone can write a book because you can self-publish. I'm going to self-publish my book. You can make it an ebook. It doesn't cost you anything. I would say hire an editor, but you can use it through Smashwords. I actually did publish a poetry book through Smashwords. So this isn't like my first book, but I consider this like my first actual book because the other one was just like collection of stories and poems that I had done. This is a long time ago, so I don't even know if it reflects me now. But it's still good stuff, and I put that into an ebook. But this is, I'm actually writing the full book, like rather than just taking stories and lyrics and songs and putting it together, which is not bad. But this, I'm actually writing it from scratch, based on nothing else I had written before. So this is my first real legitimate book. It's going to be my conservative journey. It's going to be all the things I talk about here. It's going to be a bit of my lifestyle. It's going to be talking about you guys, my Joytribe. It's going to be an option for people because I want them to be able to see, like, being a Black and Latina conservative, traveling around the country, being in Hollywood, being a millennial, looking the way I do, tattoos, you can still be pro-Trump, and like what causes somebody to be pro-Trump and what causes me to be liberal, and my whole walk away story, which I've shared, but I haven't really shared as much as I should. And that's on me. That's why I said I need to write a book because people need to know about this. And it helps you also how to deal with haters, the Joytribe mental mindset. How do I stay healthy, right? That's part of the mindset. How do I, many other frequently asked questions, walkaway movement, feminism, why I am no longer a feminist. Why is Trump not pushing back more aggressively on Democrat-run cities? Well, he's got to get reelected first, Stephen. I think he is. It's going to be, a lot of reelection going on. But I think he does. What would you say, Stephen, that he should do? What do you mean by push back more aggressively? Because I believe he does. Besides the song I messaged you, there's a couple of pictures of the last band I used to be with, and the wedding pictures of my wife and I from 44 years. That's beautiful, Steve. I'll check that on Instagram. I am on Parler. It looks like all social got shut down. Such a shame. So I have to jump to Parler now. I mean, I am on Parler, but I'm going to have to use Parler. Salute. Bless you. Thank you. I said, bless you, like you were here with me and you could hear me. I should have just said thank you because I knew you guys were saying bless you. I knew it. I could feel it. I could feel it, Kathy. That's hilarious. Well, because it's like we're just having a conversation. That's why I love these lives too. Hi, Missy D. She said, hi, Joy, everybody. Welcome. Swiss Family Robinson. Oh my gosh, such a good book. Such a good movie. That's such a classic. Thank you for the blessings. It's so funny. I know, it's so funny. I'm yawning. Oh God. I'm tired this morning. How you guys doing? Be in the bring the guards to police the city from the violence. Oh, I see. What is he not? Yeah, I mean, it's a slippery slope. I love you, Cornelius. Oh, you always. It's a slippery slope because the more that he does that, the more, like, first of all, that costs a lot of money, and also the more that the government control. I mean, we do need to separate it from the violence, but also it's like they can't be there all the time. It's more important that he. I mean, it's a multi-pronged. It's a multi-pronged effort. I agree the police are not able to do their job. It's horrible. It's like, in one hand, I want that interference, but again, I also kind of don't want the government interference because I'm a raging conservative. Raging is the word of the day, apparently. And I don't want, but then of course I want people to be safe. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not the one in charge of that. But I agree that the police need to be able to do their job. They're doing an incredible job so far. And just because we have some bad people, some bad eggs, does not mean we need to throw away all of them. It's disgusting. Bit tired. Yeah, I hear ya. My daughter and I were going through music for a playlist grad party. Oh, you cried a lot. Yeah, because she's graduating. What a big thing. Well, that's beautiful that you cried. I believe tears are good. They're healing. Yesterday was such a healing day for me and for a lot of you. If you guys don't know, please watch. It's called Truthful Tuesday Truths, right? Truthful Tuesdays. And it is, Truthful Tuesdays is going to be something that I'm going to do every Tuesday now, where I talk about my fears and you guys can share your fears as well. Because it's feel the fear and do it anyways, right? It's air them out, because if it's out, your demons don't have power over you when they're out in the light. And you go, oh, I was scared of this. The monster on the bed is just shadows. Once you shine a flashlight, you can't, there's no monster anymore. So that's why I believe it's very important to air out your fears and to talk about them. Not because we're going to use them as an excuse or to be victim. No, when they're hidden, they're more of that excuse. But if you say, I'm afraid of this, and you go, well, why am I afraid of that? I can just solve it by X, Y, Z. Oftentimes, that's why with friends can be the best therapies. That's why I'm here. I love being therapeutic. It's therapeutic for me to talk to you guys. You guys talk to me. It's therapeutic. That's what friendships do. Me too, Joy, Missy says. Yeah, it is horrible the way our cops are being treated right now. Absolutely tragic. Do you like watching documentaries? I know it depends, Truth Seeker. It depends on what kind of documentaries. I mean, I don't watch a lot of movies. I do love movies, but when I do sit down to watch like an hour and a half of a show, I kind of want to escape, and documentaries are not an escape, but I do love research. I love finding out about things. I guess you could say I like to more read what it's about. I'm much more of a reader, but I will watch some things on YouTube. It's just documentaries, like usually they're like 2 hours of stuff, which is not long to learn about a subject. But to sit and watch something for 2 hours, I'm just always like, boom, boom, boom. So it depends, though. I need to get around to watching more documentaries because I do love learning. I love growing. It's funny because I maybe watch a movie 2 times a week. Like that's other times I'm watching like YouTube. I like YouTube videos because it gives me the meat and potatoes within like 10 or 15 minutes. I like watching certain YouTubers, but please recommend me one, Truth Seeker. City, state, and federal government have their place, just not to be invasive into people's lives. Exactly, John. I agree. Yeah, we can't have anarchy. I don't want like no government. Since I'm still learning about you, may I ask, how did you come up with the name Joytribe? By the way, it's a great name. Thank you, Eric. I said I need to give my joy, my followers a good name. And this was probably about 4 years ago when I really had a lot of fans. I mean, I used to call my fans Team Joyvilla, but then I realized it was like, that's more like my actual team, like my, like people I work with, the directors, my assistants, managers, and so forth, my publicists. But I was using hashtag Team Joyvilla. This was about 2015, and I didn't really know. I wanted to call my fans a certain name. And I think I was either on a live or something, and someone said, you should do the Joy Train. I remember that was, I was like, you should do the Joy Train. And I was like, that's kind of cool, the Joy Train. But I was like, what? I need to call something. Rihanna has her Navy. I don't know why they're called the Navy, but that's Rihanna's Navy. Lady Gaga has her Little Monsters. It's like every singer or artist has like their following that they have a name. And I think that that's awesome because it's like we're part of a group. And I kept thinking about what do my fans and followers because have in common. You guys are my friends. We are of the same mindset. We are all about, even before I was political, I was all about freedom and self-expression and loving yourself, and not drama. And I was like, okay, should have my name. And I just was asking people, and I think someone might have said Joytribe or your tribe, and I was just like, Joytribe, that has a nice ring to it. I think it just was floating around. Someone said tribe, there's like follow your tribe. And I think that someone's like, you should put your name in it. And it just came together somehow. It wasn't like one person. I didn't just come up with it. I think it was like a combination of some of my followers. I was like, what would you guys like to be called? And Joytribe just stuck. And I always use the hashtag Joytribe because I like it because then you could like click on it and see all of our tribe. But Joytribe it stuck, right? It's just like, I think Joytribe fits. It just sounds right, doesn't it? It sounded right to me. And I thought it was amazing because it was like, yeah, my Joytribe are my followers. They're my fans or my friends, and we are a tribe. And then there's people like, oh, tribal mentality is not good. And I'm like, we're not talking about that. We're talking about a tribe is a following. It's a core group of people who aspire to be great, to support one another. It's a community. Tribe has that community to it. And then joy is happiness, right? Is exuberance, is self-satisfaction, is the love that we get from helping others and from being helped ourselves. And that's also my name. So it's like, you are my tribe and my name is Joy. It was perfect. So now that's how the Joytribe was born. So it's probably around 2015, 2016 that Joytribe became the name, and it's been going. And I'm glad you guys like it. Oh, I say we're family now, and you're my sister too. Exactly, the Joy family. Like it's like I like that family, tribe, community. Also, in different tribal cultures, I've done a lot of research. I live in Scandinavia. In Scandinavia, they don't have a tribal culture. It's more of an individual. And I think that that's sad because it used to be tribe. Vikings used to be more tribal. You have more African nations that are tribal. You have more Latin nations that are tribal. South American nations that are tribal. Native American. You have a lot of different, and I feel like Europe and the Western civilization has gone away from being tribal and it's more individualistic. Now, don't get me wrong. I love individual rights and you should be the individual, but tribe used to be like, remember that it takes a village to raise a family, to raise a kid. It takes a village to raise a child. That was literally what would happen. The Aborigines and different tribal groups, if you have a kid, that kid belongs to everybody. Like you may be the main person raising them, but everyone else chips in. And so that's why in like Nigeria, everyone calls everyone auntie or uncle. It's like a sign of respect, but it's also like, I'm giving you that title because you're helping raise me. I love that because I want to be surrounded by children. I want to be surrounded by family people. Like when I see a kid, I feel like, I'm like, what do okay, you doing all right? All right, did you eat your food? Like, I'm like, I start momming them right away. And that's really the natural thing. Like we all miss that. We need that tribal aspect in our culture. We need that more of like, we're a community. And I look out for you, you look out for me. And unfortunately, what's happened is the government has become that for people. It's like nanny state. It was never meant to be that. They're just simply facilitators, police force, post office, roads, and so forth. Although I think privatizing roads is probably a good idea. We've done so in California for some roads, and those are the cleanest roads. But, it was supposed to be churches, mosques, sanctuaries, temples. Those are your community places. And then it's like, oh, there's the old man Peabody down the road. You go over his house and Mrs. Johnson, she would feed you muffins. Like, remember that neighborly, charming, it's very quintessential 1950s, but that safety, I don't know. I really miss that and want that. Hi, Blessing. right? Blessings. Are you Nigerian or Ghana? But in many African cultures, it's still like that. And I love that in many cultures and in many places around this country as well. But I believe that family is the backbone of any society, and a tribe takes family very seriously. You know, the men of that tribe go out and hunt and kill and bring back the food, or farm. The women of that tribe nurture and make sure the home is ready, and knit and build the homes, and like provide the clothing. Like everybody works hard, but they do different jobs. Everyone works just as hard and it's just as important, but they're doing different jobs so the children can play and be free, right? And it's like the tribe educated their own children. The tribe fed their own families. The tribe took care of things. If the tribe needed something, then another leader. There were leaders and there was a hierarchy, but it was like, I don't know. I've studied a lot of that in history. Oh, but you live in the UK. Yes, you're from Nigeria. I knew it. Yeah, and the name like Blessing, that's a beautiful name. I love the UK too. Thank you for loving my message. But it's like that's what I want to do. That's why I'm like, let's take care of each other. Let's listen to each other. It's not just, oh, you guys are my followers and I do what you say. No, I mean, I lead the tribe. I am the goddess of the tribe, right? Like I'm like, but I am because it's my tribe. But you guys are just as important as individuals and important to each other. That's why I love it when it's like Eric says hi to Missy, and then Teresa says hi to John, and Blessing and Truth again. You guys are like, hey, how's it going? Oh, and we see each other every day, right? Even though it's like I started the party and then you guys are joined together. I love that. That's how I throw house parties. That's how I throw events. It's like, you're in my place, but you don't need to be paying attention to me all the time. Like, talk amongst yourselves, enjoy one another. Because I love that energy, that social energy that is created, and I put that energy there. And I purposely handpick at my parties. Oh my God, if you ever get a chance to go to one of my home parties, I handpick my friends, and they're always from vastly different places. And it's funny because at least 45% of my friends are Trump supporters, or 50%. I'd say 50% of my friends are Trump supporters. Actually, it's starting to be more. Honestly, since Trump's been in office, more people will become Trump supporters. And I didn't know. Some of my friends, because we don't talk about politics, we talk about everything else, right? We're musicians or actors, creators. I know people from like truck drivers to book authors to single parents. Like I know random ass individuals, and I love it that way. Just like all of you guys, so different from one another. And we don't talk about our differences. We talk about our similarities. That's what we forgot to do in this nation. Like in the current climate, it's like all we talk about is our differences. I'm black, you're white, right? I'm mixed, you're not. I have curly hair, you have straight hair. I was born in America, you were born in Asia. I'm vegan, you're a meat eater. Like it's like, we used to be something where it's like, oh, what do you do? Oh, you do? Oh, cool. Like when you talk to a person, what do you try to do? You're trying to find similarities. Oh, wow, you're in Nigeria. Oh, wow, I've always wanted to go to Nigeria. There's a similarity. I like Nigeria. You're from Nigeria. Rather than, oh, you're from Nigeria. Oh, well, I'm from America. So, like what? Now that's what we're doing. We're cutting people off. Oh, you're a Trump supporter. Oh, well, I'm a liberal. So, Biden. So. Even a lot of Trump supporters are like, oh, you like Biden? Well, fuck off. Like, I don't want, excuse my French, but no, don't even, like, unless they're like arguing with you. Like, if someone's like, disagreements are okay. Arguments, not so fun. But unless someone's like cussing me out or being rude, which happens a lot online, but I will respect you. You can have a difference of opinion, and I will still love you. Isn't that a crazy concept? I mean, all our kids don't talk the same way. Like, how can I be a mom one day and have children, besides just being a birth mom, because I gave a child up for adoption when I was very young. So I have birthed a child. I've been a stepmom as well. My ex's kids, I raised his youngest from 8 years old to 15. But I want to be a mom. And if my kids think differently than me, am I going to reject them? Of course not. I mean, I'm going to try to make sure that they don't, though. I'm going to train up a child in the way they should go. When they grow older, they will not depart from it. That's what the Bible says. But it doesn't, if they do think differently, then I'm still going to love them just as much. And we should be mothering and fathering our kids in this nation. What happened to moms and dads? My God, moms and dads. That's the number one. That's the foundation. Moms and dads. Let's just give more love to families. I'm sick of all this single culture. It's okay to be single. Don't get me wrong. And I don't think we should ostracize someone who doesn't want to be a mom or doesn't want to be a dad. No, because not everybody is meant to be that. But we demonize parents. I don't know. I live in Los Angeles, so it's very hard for people to have a family out here. It's expensive. The quality of life is low. Why do I still live here? I don't know. I really want to move. I want to move so bad. But if I move, listen, my boyfriend is here. I love him dearly. We just started a relationship. I mean, we just started picking up. It's 5 months now. And he's my man, and he's so sweet, and we get along so well, and we love each other. I'm really grateful for him because, I just got a divorce last September, and I met him in November. I met him in January. That'd be real quick. I met him in January. I started dating, though, in November. I started dating in October. Just dating people, going on dates, going out. I healed very quickly because I worked on it. But that's another book, by the way, a dating book. Let me read some comments here, you guys. I get my joy out of red pilling people. Yes, that's awesome. I think you're awesome, badass. Thank you. I joined Tribe sounding great. Oops, so many questions. Oh my God, Blessing, thank you for the 2 pounds. Yes, I just gained 2 pounds. Thank you, Blessing. She said, thanks for your message. If you guys want to tip me, thank you so much. YouTube does take 30%. But I accept it anyways. We all got to pay the piper. And if you guys want to tip me here, you can become a member. It's only $4.99 a month. You can contribute, you can support. You can also hit up my PayPal. The link is below. PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. I really appreciate that. If you can do that, that would help as well. You guys are amazing. I missed that too, Joy. Just talked to a neighbor yesterday and started out with yard sale, and we talked for probably almost an hour. His mind was blown. No idea what's going on right now. Wow, Missy. John said the neighborhood I grew up in was like a village. We were scared to get in trouble because my parents knew what I did by the time I got home. I love that. That's responsibility. Love that. The good old days. What does this button do? What's up? Looking good and sounding great. Sensible as ever. Trump supporters are tribal. Dems are trouble. That's right. Yes, tribal versus trouble. People give me crap about living with my brother, Reaper says, and across the street from my mom and down the street from my grand. That sounds blissful. They are my tribe, so why would I want to live away from them? Why? I love that. That's beautiful. Truth Seeker says, agreed with the heart. Thank you for the hearts. Blessing, thank you. I know, Blessing, you're so amazing. Awesome, very important right now to Reaper. That's right. I'm a Trump supporter. Yes, Blessing. Nigerian Trump supporter living in the UK. I bet you get some crap. Good job, girlfriend. People are starting to wake up and ignore the media. Yes, Eric, I know. I mean, I can't imagine the last time. Oh, there's a cute puppy outside. So cute. I can't imagine the last time I had a friend say, did you see the news? Like people used to say, did you see the news? I don't hear people say that anymore. To be fair, I get my news mostly from Twitter, weirdly enough, because Twitter is very much a news source and from what other people share. On Instagram, I don't watch the news anymore. I like to watch clips, though, of like Laura Ingraham and Tucker Carlson. They want us all to be NPCs. They love clones. So true. The left does. I reckon Joy would be 100% as notes with reflective supporter view figures if deep state commies weren't running down the internet. It's true. Got to see my family go parties. Half black and white nieces, Muslim sister-in-law with a husband from Yemen, and Christians. The looks we get are priceless. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. Mix up the religions, mix up the races, mix up the colors, the cultures, yes, the countries. That's amazing. I bet you guys have a lot of fun. You will be the greatest mom, Joy. They will be keeping you busy. I know, right? Thank you so much, Missy. I can't wait. I can't wait to be a mom. I'm going to love it. I'm 150% of Trump support. I don't understand how anybody could support a Democrat in this age and time. We have seen too much. It's true. Walk away. You walked away. California is not a good place to live right now. It's true. Joy, your Cash App's not taking money. What? It's not? Let me see. Juan is here. Let me find out. Can you do PayPal? Cash App is not taking money. Let me update it. What does it say? It says Cash App money sign Joy Villa. Why is it not taking money? That's weird. Same here, Joy, with news. Yes, CNN mainstream media Operation Mockingbird. Ooh. Thank you so much, Juan, for telling me. Thank you, love. Hi, Leo. With all the trouble that is left in causing, can we turn California red? So I'm trying. Okay, I want to turn California red as well. Let me see. My Cash App is, it's the Real Joy Villa. Oh my God. Let me edit this. It's the wrong, that's my other Cash App. Same here, Joy with news. So let me just edit that. You guys, thank you for telling me that, Juan. I had to do another Cash App. I think I had another Cash App that I couldn't, somehow got messed up. That's actually super important. The Real Joy Villa. The Real Joy Villa. There's my Cash App. There we go. I was going to say. There we go. Boom shakalaka. So you just click below in the description. I just updated it. The Real Joy Villa is my Cash App. PayPal is Joy Villa Productions. Venmo is at Joy Villa. And my Joytribe Inner Circle is only $4.99 a month. You click memberships. Boom. Thank you for being so awesome, Juan, and letting me know that. Let me see if when I click on my live streaming, it still doesn't show the comments. It's so weird. I mean, I see it when I have to actually be watching myself live to see your comments. Isn't that retarded? Thank you, though, Juan. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure these. I don't know what I gotta do to make sure it works right. Perfect. There's also, you can scan this. I don't know if that helps, but you can also scan this for Cash App. But it's just the Real Joy Villa. I don't use Cash App that much. Now I'm going to start using it, though. I'm going to start using it now. So yes, my book photo shoot was a success. I can't wait to show you guys the picture. I can't say pictures, but the other pictures I'll use for other stuff too. But the picture will be on my book. It will be the cover of my book. Wow, we've been streaming for 41 minutes, Joytribe. I'm still reloading this so that I can see the comments. There we go. Missy, same here, Joy with news. Kathy says, I never watch the news anymore. Depressing watching sheep rights. It's so depressing. We got to turn California red. We have to unseat the governor. Okay, so also go to, if you're in California, lunch break's over. Bye, Keith. You crack me up, Mama. Ritful, Missy D. You should talk to Millie Jackson, Joy. She's a great streetwise singer with an awesome sense of humor, which you share. She can teach you a lot about not being in the mainstream. Maybe do an interview or really do an interview. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I'm more of an Alex Jones type of personality. It's true. Yes, truth seeker. Yes, I love Alex Jones. And you said that he's a friend of mine too. You said that you had a documentary. Where was that? So many things. Truth seeker. What was that documentary? I can't find it. Christian documentary. Well, I'm going to jump off here, guys. You guys have been amazing. Juan, did that work? Were you able to send money via Cash App? I hope so. That would be incredible. I would appreciate that. Let me see if anything came through for the tip. Nothing yet. Oh, I can add an email address too. I'm gonna make sure I have all of it. Am I? Oh my God, blessing! There are protesting, destroying stuff here in UK. Many blacks are not part of it. Yes, that's why I told my colleagues, we Africans are not for the wicked ones who used to destroy the world. Africans have always not been that way. Like, you guys have seen what destruction does in your individual countries. And it is nothing like what's happening, going on. These riots are like, first of all, it's nothing like what our country's gone through. Like, what our country's gone through is nothing what African countries have gone through. That's what I mean to say. And you guys have seen destruction and how horrible that does firsthand. And so when blacks out here in America start rioting, it has nothing to do with African blacks, because you guys are like, no, we own businesses, we have families. Like, there's Nigerians are so successful, and like, and Ghanaians are so successful. Like, it's a totally different culture. Africans are not Black Americans. They're not the same. They're a different type of breed. And unfortunately, a lot of Black Americans, and I'm part of this group, I'm a Black American, so I can say this. Black Americans, a lot of them, although I don't think the same way, are ungrateful for what this nation has brought. Africans have been dealing with shit for way longer. Slavery, yeah, you guys dealt with that. Enslaved your own people. Hello, people shooting kids and all kinds of stuff. And so you guys have just flourished and prospered more. I can't wait till Africa as a continent gets even more successful. We got to get out those warlords. So you're like, no, government's bad. Bad government is bad. But out here in this nation, we're like, no, we want the government to babysit us. Like, are you kidding me? Why don't you learn from your African brothers and sisters? Like, I have so much respect for Africans, for South Americans, for even Europeans, right, who dealt with stuff, like especially like people who grew up in like East Berlin, Germany. People who've gone through like actual real shit more recently, and they come over here and they're like, you guys are living in a paradise. And we're like, no. People who live in Croatia, hello. People who live in the Middle East who've gone through bullshit like, holy crap, getting killed for having a different religion. And you come over here and you have the freedoms, the Constitution, and yet we want to riot and loot. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And that's the problem with a lot of this nation is ingratitude. Yeah, I want people to die. I don't want people to be messed up. But what? JK. How is this address linked to another one? What is JK? Somebody linked. That's weird. Somebody linked my email to I think to another Cash App. I hope I didn't get hacked. Wow, Croatia. Yeah, yes, Cash App worked. Thank you, Juan. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you so much. I'm just checking on this Cash App thing. You are amazing. Let me see. Let me just see. It hasn't come through yet, but I appreciate you big time. Let's see. It hasn't come through yet, but sometimes maybe it takes a while. I know more about PayPal, but it should be. Oh, there's Juan. I have to accept you. Oh, Juan. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? You're amazing. Juan. Juan just sent me no one here. That's so funny. You're so funny. I love your profile picture too. Juan just, can I say it? Juan just sent me $200 on Cash App. Holy shit, you're amazing. Juan, thank you so much. Me and the Joy Tribe, you're incredible. I really appreciate that. I am blown away right now. That's crazy. Like, amazing. I'm like, what? Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you to everybody. If you guys want to support me, you can use Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Thank you to Blessing, who supported me on here. She sent me 12 pounds total, which is awesome. That's like 15, right? $16. I think the pound's still doing better. Juan sent me $200. Wow. You guys are amazing, right? Amazing. I'm like, what? I'm blown away right now. See you, Joy and Tribe. Stay strong from Scotland. From Scotland. Okay, what does this button do? You guys are great. Eric says, my sister and I have different political views, but we still have a great relationship. Oh, yeah, you're the one who says she's a feminist. You love her. See, and that's beautiful. Like, honestly, there's probably still going to be Democrats. There's still going to be feminists out there, but we can educate them. We can learn to coexist. We can learn to be friends with one another and love each other no matter what. That's the point. You guys are amazing, Joy Tribe. You're awesome. Love you so much. I cannot wait to see you guys again tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. Juan, thank you again. You're incredible. Truth Seeker says, I wish I could donate support, but I've been living on a handout. That's okay. It's okay. You know what? You're here. You're in Puerto Rico. Oh, wow. I understand. That's okay, Truth Seeker. You're here. You're supporting. Click, share. You're watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, Joy Tribe. And if you want to join Joy Tribe Inner Circle, it's only $4.99. I love all of you guys. And thank you for your support. And I will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. And boom, it'll be a Thursday, almost Friday. Yes. We will be having a fun Thursday. And Friday, we'll do an AMA. We'll do a members only AMA, I think, because we haven't done one of those in a while. We'll see. We'll see what you guys want. I'll ask you again tomorrow to see if you do that. If you're not a member, make sure you join. Members will get the link to my book, by the way, first. So you guys will get the link to my book. Don't forget, if you join, it's $4.99 a month. You become a member of the Joy Tribe Inner Circle. You click memberships and cancel anytime. But I don't think you're going to want to because it's fun. You will get the link to my upcoming book first because I'll be released as an ebook and then as a print book. And you'll get the pre-order link. That's going to be awesome. So love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Happy hump day. And